But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and goes away and at once forgets what he was like. James 1 verses 22 to 24. The passage from the book of James, specifically James 1 verses 22 to 24, carries a profound message about the importance of action and implementation in contrast to mere passive reception. It underscores the imperative of embodying the teachings of the Word rather than merely acknowledging or comprehending them intellectually. The passage employs a vivid metaphor likening those who hear the Word but fail to act upon it to someone who gazes into a mirror but promptly forgets their reflection upon turning away. Through this analogy, James illustrates the ephemeral nature of passive reception, emphasizing the transient impact of hearing without doing. Central to James's message is the notion of self-deception. He cautions against the peril of deluding oneself by assuming that mere hearing, without corresponding action, suffices for spiritual growth or righteousness. The passage implies that such individuals harbor a false sense of security, believing themselves to be adherents of the Word while neglecting its transformative power in their lives. Consequently, they remain stagnant, their faith devoid of tangible manifestations or fruit. James's use of the mirror metaphor is particularly evocative. A mirror serves as a reflective surface, offering a clear depiction of one's physical appearance. However, this clarity is fleeting if not internalized or acted upon. Likewise, hearing the Word may momentarily illuminate one's understanding, but without active engagement, its impact dissipates swiftly, leaving behind a forgettable impression. Moreover, the passage suggests a disconnect between perception and retention. The individual described in James 1 verses 22 to 24 perceives their reflection but lacks the capacity to retain it beyond the immediate encounter. Similarly, individuals who hear the Word but do not internalize it fail to retain its essence in their hearts and minds. Their encounter with truth remains superficial, devoid of lasting influence or transformation. James's admonition resonates with broader themes found throughout the New Testament, particularly within Jesus' teachings. Christ frequently emphasized the importance of not only hearing his words, but also putting them into practice. The parable of the wise and foolish builders, for instance, underscores the necessity of building one's life upon the solid foundation of obedience to Christ's teachings. Furthermore, James's exhortation aligns with the concept of faith in action, a recurring motif in the epistle. Elsewhere in James, faith divorced from deeds is deemed barren and ineffectual. James 2 verses 14 to 26. Thus, James 1 verses 22 to 24 serves as a prelude to his broader exploration of faith's inseparable connection to works. Practically, James's message impels believers to cultivate an active, transformative engagement with the Word. Mere intellectual assent or passive reception falls short of the vibrant, dynamic faith to which Christians are called. Instead, authentic discipleship entails a continual process of hearing, internalizing, and embodying the truths of Scripture in daily life. Moreover, James's warning against self-deception prompts introspection and self-examination among readers. It compels individuals to assess the congruence between their professed beliefs and their lived experiences. Are their actions consistent with the teachings they espouse? Do they embody the principles of love, mercy, and justice advocated in Scripture? In conclusion, it encapsulates a timeless admonition regarding the transformative power of action in response to the Word. Through vivid imagery and pointed rhetoric, James underscores the futility of passive reception divorced from active implementation. His message challenges believers to transcend mere hearership, embracing instead a vibrant, active faith characterized by obedience and fruitfulness. Ultimately, James beckons readers to heed the mirror of Scripture not as passive spectators, but as diligent doers, thereby avoiding the trap of self-deception and embodying the truth they profess. Like, if you believe in God,